Hello everyone, this is Unit 4, Formative 2, Day 3, multiplying binomials. So for this video, we're going to multiply two terms by another two terms. For this one, when we multiply two binomials together, it's actually a double distributive property. So we have to distribute our y to both of them in the second parentheses. We also have to distribute our 6 to both of these terms. So we can write it out as y times that second parentheses is y plus 4. And then we're going to add that to 6 times y plus 4. And remember, when we have parentheses, we have to distribute it throughout. So we're going to take y times y, which is going to be y to the second, and then y times 4, so plus 4y. And then now we're going to distribute our 6, so we're going to have 6 times y, which is plus 6y, and then 6 times 4, plus 24. And remember, now we have to combine our like terms. So now we have a term right here, the 4y has just a y, and the 6y has just a y. So we're going to have y squared, and then 4 plus 6 is 10, so we're going to have 10y plus 24. So that's our answer. For this one, we're going to do the distributive property again. I'm going to do it without writing out all the steps this time, though. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 2a, and I need to distribute it over here. So I'm going to have the 2a times a, so I'm going to have 2a to the second power, because remember, we add our exponents. Now I'm going to take the 2a times the plus 6. So I'm going to have 6 times 2 is plus 12a. And now I'm going to take my minus 1, and I'm going to multiply that. So minus 1 times a is going to be minus a. And then the minus 1 times the plus 6 will be minus 6. And I can't leave my answer this way. I need to combine my like terms. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the 2a squared. I don't have any other a squared, so in my answer it's just going to be 2a squared. Now I'm going to cross that out because I'm done with it. Now I'm going to go to my a's. So I have 12a and minus a. So 12, and remember that's a 1a. So 12 minus 1, so I'm going to have plus 11a. So I'm done with my a's, and now all I have left is minus 6. So that just goes to my answer. So here's our answer. So for this one, we're going to do the same thing. So first we're going to start with this 3x. So I'm going to distribute it over here. So I'm going to take 3x times 3x. Remember, we take our whole numbers first. So 3 times 3 is going to be 9. And then x times x is going to be x squared. Now I'm going to take my 3x and multiply it by a negative 5y. So our whole numbers first. 3 times a negative 5 is negative 15. And then there's only one x and then one y. So those just come down to my answer. Now I'm going to take this minus 8y, and I'm going to distribute that. So minus 8y, I'm going to go here. So a minus 8 times a positive 3 is going to be minus 24. And then I, again, just have a y and an x, and I'm going to write those in alphabetical order. You should always write your variables in alphabetical order in this case. And then I'm going to take my minus 8y, and I'm going to multiply it by my minus 5y. So a negative 8 times a negative 5 is a positive 40. And then y times y is y squared. And now I have these two terms in the middle. I have this minus 15xy and this minus 24xy. And since they both have an x to the first power, a y to the first power, I can combine these terms. So negative 15 and plus a negative 24 is going to give me a negative 39xy. So I'm done with these two terms. I'm going to just cross them out so I remember I'm done with them. My 9x squared is just going to come down to my answer because I don't have any more x squareds to combine it with. And then my plus 40y squared is just going to come down to my answer too because I don't have any more y squareds. So this is our answer for this one. For ones where we have an outside exponent, so we have this 2 out here, this for if there's addition or subtraction in the parentheses, so we have a subtraction sign right here, we are not going to distribute this exponent. This exponent means we're going to have 2x minus 3 2 times, because our exponent's 2. So we're going to take it 2 times and multiply them together. So now we have a problem that we've seen. These are like the ones we've been doing. So we're going to take our 2x and we're going to distribute it over here. So we're going to take 2x times 2x. So we take our numbers in front first. So 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. Now I'm going to take 2x times a minus 3. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, and then x. Now I'm going to take this minus 3. I'm going to distribute it over here. So negative 3 times 2 is minus 6x. And then I'm going to take my negative 3, go right here. Negative 3 times a negative 3 is a positive 9. And now we're going to do our answer. So let's start with our x squared. So I just have 4x squared, so that's going to come to my answer. I'm going to cross it off because I'm done with that one. Now I'm going to do my x's, so I have a minus 6x here and a minus 6x here. So a negative 6 plus a negative 6 is minus 12x. Now I'm going to cross those off because I'm done with those. And then for whole numbers, I just have a 9 over here, so it's just going to be plus 9 in my answer. So that's our answer for this one. And there will be one like this on the test, so make sure you guys have this one in your notes and you know how to do it. Alright, here's our last problem in this one. So again, we're going to start with our 3x and we're going to distribute it. So 3x times 3x, I'm going to take my whole numbers first. So 3 times 3 is 9, x times x is x squared. I'm going to distribute the 3x to the y. So 3x times y, I'm just going to have a plus 3xy. Now I'm going to take this minus y. Remember, that's a minus 1y. So I'm going to distribute that here. So minus 1y times 3x, I'm going to have minus 3xy. Then the minus 1y times the y, I'm going to have a minus 1. And then y times y is y squared. So now again in the middle, I have these two terms, which are similar. A lot of the times the two terms in the middle will be similar. So 3xy minus 3xy, those are going to cancel out. So now for my answer, 9x squared. I don't have any other x squared, so it's just going to be 9x squared. Done with that one. And then a minus 1y squared. So this is our answer for this one. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.